guys, welcome back to Main Street Living. Now, I am happy to be on the show with two powerful ladies. Y'all are bosses in your own worlds, and you've carved out your own way in your own careers. But we, of course, are celebrating Women's History Month, and it's very important to remember our history and to know where we've come from.
Absolutely, Quincy. But it's also important to look forward to our future and find ways to improve on our past. We have Adela Garcia here back on Main Street Living. Thanks so much for joining us.
Glad to be here. Thanks for having me back.
So Adela, you work with an organization called MANA. Can you give us a quick overview of what that organization does?
Yes, MANA de San Diego is a women's organization here in San Diego that was founded in 1986. We have about close to 600 members and about 4,000 supporters. And we are really a mission-driven organization focusing on community service, education, leadership, and just trying to make sure that our women have a voice at the table. And we're very focused on our programs. We have 4 wonderful programs that we offer, starting with our Hermanitas program, which is for the young girls in middle school to high school. And we pair them up with mentors, one-to-one mentoring. And the objective is really to get them through high school and on to college. You know, we know that the best jobs require education. So that's really a primary goal of that program. And we're very successful. We've had over 600 Hermanitas since it began. And it is a great program across our area, doing some wonderful things. We also have a scholarship program that really started with about $1,000 when it was started many years ago, and now has close to $600,000 that it's awarded. Annually, we give between $30,000 to $40,000 in scholarships. And the objective is to help these young women to get to college. You know how expensive it is. And a lot of them, when they're going to college, they're the first in their families with very little resources. So we want to help. And we're very proud of that scholarship program. And then we also have our Latina Success Leadership Program. The Latina Success Leadership Program is the one that I'm going to talk to you about. And it really encompasses the whole spectrum of what we're doing, because in addition to the Hermanitas, we also have what we started called the college bound program. And what that does is really focus on pairing up an Hermanita who's in college to a professional in the workforce here that will help them to make sure, because we have a retention problem. So we want to make sure that once they get into school, that they're able to stay. And Latina Success Leadership Program is for women, for our members. This is for women that are in management. We know that when you have women at the top making decisions, different things happen. We all recognize that. So we want that voice at the table. We want these women serving on boards. We want them serving on commissions. We want them in elected office. And we want them in C-level jobs. It's very important. A lot of the women are the first in their companies, like I was. You know, I was the first Latina in my family to advance. And now that I see my sisters and what they're doing and my nieces, you know, I'm very proud. But it starts with a woman going forward and then bringing others behind. And so the Latina Success Program to me is something near and dear, not just to me, but to the women that helped me to, you know, to bring it together. We have a founding team. And it's really important that women recognize that we have opportunity and we have a need to participate, that you can't just sit on the sidelines. You know, I'm wearing pink because this is a very important color for women. And I really believe that we need to make sure that we are not alone, that we seek the resources that we need, and that we move forward.
Looking fantastic and powerful, right? That's the power of the pink.
That's the power, and that's the message, right?
Awesome. Have you already started seeing some of the effects or the impact of this program?
Oh, yes. This program really is a wonderful program that was brought together. It was really created for us by the Center for Creative Leadership, who is our partner. They are a world premier organization in leadership training. And the women that are going through this program are incredible. We're already seeing women that started in one position having the drive to go forward, finding the networking that they need to do getting the champions that they need, getting the mentoring set up that they need, and just forming this sisterhood of women that are helping them to move forward. It's really a phenomenal program. It's a 4-session program that is conducted at the Center for Creative Leadership. But I'm telling you, these women that go through, when I think of Amanda Corona, who is at UCSD in a director position, and when she came out of that program, she says, I'm going for my doctorate. And the thing that was driving her was, what can I as an individual do to change the picture? I still have the email that she sent to us saying, I'm going to go for it, and I want to thank you for the opportunity to enter this program, because while she may have had it, I think it pushed her to do it. And then you have, your own Adriana Mendoza, who is a wonderful, wonderful external programs manager at Cox. And Adriana knew she had something, she wanted to do something, but she pulled it together by being with all these other women. There's something very important about making sure that you have a very strong network. And the network has to include, members of your family and the whole bit, but God, professionally, especially, I still remember one gal saying to me, well, she actually said it in the class, and it was so beautiful, because she says, I'm the only one in my company. And when I'm in this room, I realize that I'm not the only one out there. And so this ability to be able to connect, to draw from other resources, and to engage is so important. And then to learn these valuable skills that you're not going to get at home, because your mom was never in this position.
Well, I imagine that viewers would want to get more information about this program and see how they can get involved. So how can people find out more about MANA and the different programs that it offers?
Yeah, it's great. In fact, we just announced the first of the month that our application is now online. It'll close the 31st of December. It's a small group. We can only take about 30 people. And it's you can go to www.manasd.org, click on Latina Success Leadership Program, and you'll be taken right to the application. There's also a description of the 4 modules that we teach, because we also have one on civic engagement, which is to prepare the women to, participate.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us. Fabulous information, fabulous impact. And up next, evidence of that, a Latina teacher making a big difference.